Hi, Adam here from Future Set Mortgage Broking. Hope you're doing well. So, Property Finance Insights, where each week we try to deep dive into a topic of choice. And today we're talking about buying a second property. So, once you're settled and financially secure in your home, you might be ready to start thinking about purchasing a second property or a third investment property. And there are four key considerations. So, number one is just planning ahead. Make sure your property is secure before looking towards the purchase of a second property. If you're struggling to manage payments on your first property, expanding your property portfolio may not improve your financial position at this point in time. You'll need to demonstrate to a lender that you will be able to manage two home loan repayments or multiple home loan repayments. Tip number two, choosing the right property for the right price. Start by calculating whether you can manage additional payments and responsibilities. You need to calculate in advance how much rental income you will need to make in order to cover the loan repayments. From here, you need to work out and look at the type of properties you can afford and work out how much rental income they will bring in. If the incoming figures don't balance out the outgoing expenses, you'll need to reconsider how much you can borrow or the type of rental property you can afford as well. Tip number three, boosting your borrowing power. So when looking for a home loan, you can expand your options by reducing your current debts. Increase your current property repayments, and saving a deposit also helps. A lender will look upon you more favourably if you can demonstrate that you are a good risk with regular savings, a secure budget and growing equity. If you've been in your first home for long enough to build up equity, you may have the option of using equity to secure against the value of your home, which you can then use to purchase a second home, so you don't necessarily always need to have cash. There are three ways you can finance the purchase of a second property using equity. You can do a refinance of your mortgage, take out a line of credit, or you can do a securing of a bridging loan. So when you refinance your mortgage, your home will be valued, and then you can withdraw cash based on the equity in relation to the new value. A line of credit is a separate home loan that extends credit based on the equity in your property, and you can decide how much of the credit limit you need to use and only pay interest on the amount you do use. And a bridging loan is most useful if you wish to sell your first property first after purchasing a second property. Now, tip four is the most important. Seek expert assistance. Balancing two or more properties can be quite challenging. An investment property has different requirements than a residential property, and it can be hard to manage tenants while maintaining the property. A property manager has the resources to keep the property tenanted and can deal with any issues that may crop up. You also need to stay on top of your financial situation to ensure that the investment property does work out to be a profitable investment for you. A mortgage broker, financial advisor and an accountant can provide expert guidance so you can make the best and informed decisions around your investments. And if you need support trying to find a property, a buyer's agent can be extremely helpful in finding a great property for you. They can do all the necessary research and can negotiate on your behalf too. So you don't need to do this all alone. It's quite daunting. It's a big challenge going into the investment property market and looking for multiple investments to build your portfolio. The first step though is always in the buying process is to first understand your finances and what your borrowing capabilities are. If you'd like to complete a free assessment with myself, simply click on the button or link below to book in a time for an initial chat with myself, and I can let you know what the next steps are. I can then in turn introduce you to my panel of experts, which includes a buyer's agent, financial planner, accountant, solicitor and property manager, all experts ready to help make your property journey that little bit less stressful and give you guidance throughout the whole process, so you can make good decisions and reach your your shorter and long-term goals. I hope that helps, and hopefully I'll chat to you soon.